right now, coming to the stage, put your hands together for Raymond Joseph.
Yeah, keep it going for Gary and Gabby, you guys. You guys are a nice looking audience, man. I saw a few of you wearing button-down shirts. Pretty impressive, man. Buns are tough when you got a thumb that looks like a 1-inch chunk of ginger root. What I have is a birth defect called Apert Syndrome. I'm a pretty normal guy, you know, aside from the lazy eye, crooked nose, nub fingers, and webbed toes. And yeah, I can swim fast. Let's get that out of the way. You know, my dad, he had the syndrome too, and the doctors told him before he had kids that he had a 50% chance of passing the syndrome down. I think it had to have been more than a 50% chance though, because when you think about it, you know, webbed toes. You guys, my sperm was swimming laps around those normal toed sperm. So yeah, it's a genetic birth defect. My dad had it. He passed it down to my sister and I. So it was the three of us and our one normally formed mother. As you can imagine, her self-confidence was through the roof. Just flaunting her dexterity in front of her three cripples. Always opening up pickle jars and eating with chopsticks. Of course, my mom wasn't arrogant about being the only normal person in the family. If anything, she was ostracized for it. Us three crips, we ganged up on her, made her feel like a second-class citizen. Drive us around, do our laundry, open my fruit snacks. Fruit snacks are tough, you know. All things considered, though, I got a pretty good life. Good family, good friends. I get to travel on occasion. I happened to be in Hawaii on my 30th birthday. That was awesome. I was mostly excited about taking a surf lesson. Because I'm a big snowboarder. I had never surfed before. I was pretty stoked when we got to the shop. But apparently, the company was hosting a family in need that day. Because they looked at us and they looked at me. They go, "Oh, you must be the Make-A-Wish family. Welcome." Nope. Not the Make-A-Wish family, we're the Joseph family. Got a reservation for 2 o'clock. We'd like that for free now, please. That was a good trip, though. On that trip, I proposed to my wife. We got married on September 21st, 2019. Earth, Wind, and Fire's got a song about that day. It goes, "Do you remember the 21st night of September?" Whenever that song comes on, my wife and I would look at each other and smile. I got divorced on March 1st, 2024. Now that song just reminds me of a promise I couldn't keep. I started a new tradition this September. On the 21st, I get hammered drunk. That way, I do not remember. So I'm dating again. I'm looking for a woman who doesn't drink a ton, but it'd be great if she liked White Claws, because I got those. Okay. My self-esteem is pretty high. I get boosts of confidence throughout the day. Like every time I take a piss, I get a little boost of confidence. Because my dick looks huge in these small hands. One time the woman offered to jerk me off. I said, "No thanks, I'll keep my self-esteem." I've had a lot of surgeries to look this good. Okay, I had a bone graft where they took some bone from my rib. They put it in my forehead to prevent my skull from collapsing upon itself. You know, that standard surgery that my mom told me everybody has. I remember before the surgery, I was like, "Hey doc, I heard you putting some of that rib in my forehead. How about you put some of that rib in my dick?" Now, ladies, I'm ribbed for your pleasure. Oh man. Let's see. I'll try to end on a positive note, you guys. I am happy. I think that's important to say. I've been telling people this lately, and they are confused. They're like, "You happy? How?" Like, yeah, I might be more bummed out if I was comparing myself to you people, but I'm not. I'm comparing myself to the rest of the people in the world with Apert Syndrome. There's like 12 of us, so it's not crazy to think I am the most attractive person in the Twin Cities with Apert Syndrome. When you put that little asterisk on it, it's hard not to be positive. And I think that's it, man. They say comparison is the thief of joy. And I think that's true if you're comparing yourself to people who have it a little bit better than you, you know? Following people on social media who have go on fancy trips and have nice things. It's like, why not follow people who have it a little bit worse than you? you know? Like me, yeah, follow me at Raymond J Comedy. I promise, you'll feel great about doing normal things, like tying your shoes. Guys, my name's Raymond J. Thanks for my time.